Hey, hi, Ben from Hollywood. Happy 4th of July. I want to give you the latest report on my telepathic connection with Venus and the woman who dresses in the sort of deep sea diver outfits that have texture to them. Like one looked like a crocodile, and this one she was wearing looked like a snake, and a lot of kind of glittery jewelry kind of thread sewn into it. However, it was made, it's hard to tell, but it glittered like the paint job on one of those beautiful Dodge station wagons that have that embedded sparkle into the black paint. Anyway, let me give you a rundown on how this went down. I was sitting on my porch overlooking the planetarium when in drifts like what seemed like another dimension, like an island of material. It had its own substance, probably some kind of etheric matter, and there was the woman from Venus. Um, she inquired as to my disposition because she's well aware of what's going on in this world, and we're coming down toward the payoff period. And she wanted to know how I was handling it, and I told her that I kind of thought that I was covered, and I wasn't worried about it too much, although it could get mighty nasty. A lot of people are going to pay some heavy dues. They say God works in wonderful and mysterious ways. Well, ask a cancer patient or somebody from the tsunami. You've got to drop that kind of silly thinking right away and really understand that reincarnation is a repumping of your own ideas, thoughts, intentions mainly. That's the main focus. All right, so she was letting me know that the connection that we had made, the three-way connection in the ether with the dwarf priests on Jupiter, had worked out way better than she had anticipated, and they're able to cross-reference what they do know on the higher levels, and it's been tremendously helpful, and she's very grateful to me about that. And I told her I would like to, if possible, I know it's an inconvenience, to travel to Venus or travel to Jupiter and meet these people in the flesh, and they're not sure whether that's really possible to do or whether they can do it. But she had me concentrate on a place in the sky, in the night sky, and I thought I saw the glint of a ship there. I don't know. I don't want to get my imagination whipped up, but it certainly looked like it to me. And she told me that the air on Venus would be a little difficult on her lungs. Underground in the cities, it would be a lot easier, but up on top, it could be, kind of a little bit caustic for me because my lungs are already pot bent from being a teenager too long. Now let's see what else. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Next, she takes me into a neighborhood in one of the underground cities. It's a kind of a small cobblestone-y kind of a street with side streets going up at an angle up the hill. If anybody's familiar with Laurel Canyon in Los Angeles, it looks similar to that. But everything is condensed. There's a lot of little Cinderella-ish type houses, but they're very small and concentrated, and they've got some technology in them that I don't understand. I think it's a free energy, but I don't know. And they're crammed together in this particular city like that. She said up on the surface people have a lot more land, but it's a lot more dangerous up there. And some of the other underground cities are very modern. They're not the same. They're all a little bit unique. And she let me know that she was just delighted with the connection that's been made and the etheric bond that's been made. And she wants it to continue. And she wants it now to go out of the solar system, where actually the travelers from Venus and the travelers from Jupiter spend their time way out of this solar system. Venus apparently low on things they can trade, so they're big on philosophy and helping and ideas and a kind of a mental trip. And but the exposure to the other worlds and out in space is I don't even know what to call that. All right, cool. So anyway, July 5th, which is the day after the 4th of July, we're going to have an event about 5 o'clock. And this is going to try to be to see who the Antichrist is. If the Antichrist is here to uncover Christ, and Christ is a myth, then the whole thing gets even more and more complicated, and you look in the mirror and say, how stupid have I been to listen to these people like the Pope and the rabbis and the mullahs and the president? Well, these people are all morons feeding off of a sick system, hoping it won't crash while they're on watch. Hey, love you guys. Get ready for the mystical T-Cross coming up. And again, be forewarned about Christmas. I'm calling for I'm saying there's going to be a false flag alert. And even now, it may be in the form of starting to pick up radical thinkers, because this new world order is tightening the wrench right now. And it's kind of sad to watch. Love you all. And remember, if we hold hands and hold minds across the planet, we will win.